Hey everybody, and happy, I almost said Monday evening, happy Thursday evening, here live from the AFR news desk. It's a special episode of our double play event, which normally takes place on Monday evenings, but I decided to move it this week so that everyone could watch the presidential debates on Monday night. And tonight we have, for the first time, we're going to stream a game of Red, White, and Blue Racin, the stock car action game. And I'm going to be playing out the first race of the 2016 SCRAM season, which is the fictional set of cards that's available for this game. This is I want to say it's the 5th year that this set has been out. And I've played through them all. I really love this set. It's one of the ones that I look forward to each year getting and running through. And so I thought this would be a really good chance to show off this game, take a little break from the baseball games before we get into the big playoffs on TV. So I'm actually going to run through the entire race. For anybody that hasn't seen this game before, seen it played, there's actually a race week that leads up to the race itself where you'll do the qualifying events for all of the drivers. It adds a lot of dramatic flair to it. There might be some drivers that get into fights with each other. A lot of different things can happen. We'll see who our pole leader is and where everyone places in the race, which drivers don't make it. And then we'll actually run through the race. As I said, this is race number 1 of the season. It's at the Desert Saguaro Super Speedway. The Copper State 500 is the race we'll be doing tonight. If you haven't been to a live show before, welcome, and please feel free to chime in the chat room at any point. I'll be happy to answer questions as they pop up, and usually the other viewers will also chime in as well. I'll periodically stop during the game and look up and see if anything's going on in the chat room and help anybody out. Otherwise, we'll get right down into the action. And for anybody that's been following over on the PLAAY.com page, there's going to be a giveaway at the end of the race, so please stay tuned until the end of the show, where we'll be giving away a copy of History Maker Baseball. And this was one of the copies of the game that was used at the recent Fall Classic pre-play event. So in addition to the game, you'll also be getting the 4 teams that were used at the event: the Chicago Cubs, the Nationals, the Indians, who won it all in the event, and the Texas Rangers. And then there was a special contest on the PLAAY.com Facebook page where people took a guess on who was going to win this race. And so there were about, I want to say, 12 guesses. And if one of those drivers ends up winning the race, then I'm going to throw in a couple sets of cards from the all-time franchise great sets that will also go along to that prize package. So not just for the person who took the guess on the Facebook page, but for whoever wins the contest at the end of the show. And we'll show you how that works. It's usually pretty easy. All right, other than that, jump into the chat room if anything comes up, and we're going to head down to the racetrack for the first race of the 2016 SCRAM season using Red, White, and Blue Racing. All right, here we go. So here's the, oh, whoops, didn't mean to have this out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do during race week is find out how many TV drivers there are. Now, the TV drivers are the featured drivers during that week. For one reason or another, they were featured on TV, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And so what you do is you have all of the drivers in a stack, and we're just going to roll 2 dice and see how many of them are going to be TV drivers. You'll see I have a couple of drivers already off to the side, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. All right, so we have 7 drivers. So I'll count out right from the top. 7 cards. And I'll lay them out in the order that I drew them, because The first driver is going to get a special bonus for being the first TV driver pulled, and that's that he'll get a gold trophy automatically added to his card. And what the trophy is it determines how well they normally place during the qualifying week. So where this driver doesn't even have a trophy rating because he was the first driver pulled, for this week only he'll have a gold trophy. Alright, and then we will roll the 3 dice, and then we're going to consult the race week TV chart list. We'll read them in order of red, white, and blue. So 51 is first, and that says that the driver appears on ESPN Race Week segment, and he gets placement C. So here's where we're reading from the list, and I've actually used mine so much that the pages popped out, and then here are the 3 different placements they can get: placement A, B, and C. Placement C means that if he's a trophy driver, which he is for this race, he's going to get placed in the middle group for the blue, from the blue dot. So Blake Schlegel he's going to qualify in 10th place, and then we'll change his card in just a second to the special gold card. All right, moving right along to the next one. It's number 39, Pete McAtee. He was one of the he's one of the drivers that was selected in the Facebook poll of who might possibly win. So let's see what happens with him. 54. He gets positive fan interaction during the race week. He also gets placement C, and it was another 2. So we'll put him down in 11th place. Trevor Trostel, number 6. Is our next driver, and we roll a 66. We're going to go to the TV Event X chart. I'll roll all again. We got a 45. New paint scheme for car gets TV time, placement C. So nobody in the top group yet. Let's see, the blue die is a 6, so he is going to end up in 18th place. Number 9, Stu Urich. I believe he was, yes, he's another one of the Facebook poll winners that somebody's polling for. He gets a 46. So he gets a hot week and the hot laps. Placement B, unless he is a gold or silver, which he's gold, so he's actually going to get placement A, which means we have our poll winner for the week. So Stu Urich takes the pole, and he also gets a performance chip, which will show you how those work during the race. I'm sure that won't last long. But, all right, our next driver is number 16, Evan Utek. He gets a 36. He's also going to get hot week in the hot laps. Placement B plus a performance chip. So he has no trophy. So he is going to get the next position in the bottom group. So he's going to be our, I'll just leave him up here, and we'll show you what the bottom group is once we get to the end of the qualifying. Number 82 is next, Jason Leonard. Let's see, 51, driver appears on ESPN, gets placement C. The blue die is 2, and both of those are already filled up, so we'll put him in 12th place. And then our last drawn driver is number 29, Corey Wallace. Number 46. All right, so he is going to get placement B as well. Let's see. He doesn't have a trophy, so he gets the next position in the bottom group. All right. And now, these 2 drivers that I had already pulled, number 33, Ray Bob Walker. The reason I pulled him, this is the first race of the season. Last year in my SCRAM universe, he was actually the SCRAM champion, and additionally he won this race, the Copper State 500 last year. So part of the wonderful thing about this game, with so many sets now being released, is you get to build up a history in the game. And so I do things like that. This isn't an official rule. This is something I like to do. It adds a little bit of history and to the game for me. So anybody that won a race the previous year automatically gets to be a TV driver in my games. So, all right, so let's see how Ray Bob Walker does this week. He gets a TV interview. So that means we're going to roll again on another chart, and you get a 15. So, Ray Bob Walker, how was your week? And he says, the fans were out today, and I was just feeding off them. Turned out to be a great day for our sponsor. So he is going to get placement A, which with a gold driver means that he gets the pole position, unless it's already been taken, which it has. Otherwise, he gets the blue die position in the top group. So he is going to place 6. All right, so a good start for our returning champion. And then the other reason that, or the other driver that I had out is number 3 here, Dick Exum. And he is a SCRAM legend. He's one of the oldest drivers in the set. He actually wasn't in the set last year because he sort of retired, but he was able to put enough money back together, and so he's running as a owner-operator. And so I figured that somebody like him coming back, he would definitely be the talk of the town. And so for the first race of the season, I'll give him a free TV driver slot here. So let's see what happens. We roll a 26. Hey, and he gets hot week in the hot laps. Placement A and a performance chip. So he has no qualifying trophy. So he's going to get the blue die position in the middle group. So he's going to be right here beside Jason Leonard. And then he's going to get a performance chip. All right. So that ends the first step of the qualifying. And we're just going to go through and replace all these other drivers with their TV driver card. And so every card that comes in the set also has a matching TV driver card. And all it is they're just gold cards. You can see the difference between the white card and then these gold ones. And then that just reminds you during the race, it gives you a visual representation that they also have the TV quality. Which you'll see will come up on a roll of 10 on the race chart. All right, so let's see. Trevor is a TV driver, number 16. Up here in the bottom group. Corey Wallace. Alright, and then Pete McAtee down here in 11th. And then 82 and 83. Okay, so we're all done with the TV drivers, and so now we go to the next step, which is determining how many drivers had a fast qualifying week. And so we're going to roll the 2 metallic dice again and see how many, and we got 6. So again, we'll just draw the top 6 cards off the deck here. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll look, and then this is just going to go by their qualifying trophy. So bronze drivers will get the highest position available in the middle group. Non-trophy drivers will get the next position in the bottom group. So up here. Silver will get the highest position in the top group. And if we happen to get a gold, there's another bronze, so he'll be in 9th. There's a silver. Randy Kendricks in 3rd. And there were no gold drivers. So gold driver would have got the pole position if it hadn't already been filled. Otherwise, they just get the top position in the top group that's left. All right. So next, we're going to do the slow drivers. So these are drivers that had a really bad week qualifying. And we got 7 of them. I like to draw from the bottom of the deck for the slow drivers. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and so again, this is going to go by their trophy. So anybody except, let's see, silver and bronze will get the next position in the bubble stack. Let's see. Oh, sorry. These guys should have been not in the bubble. Let's see. They were actually going to go in the bottom group. Sorry about that, guys. I don't want to cheat our TV drivers out of where they should have gone. Oh, no, okay, so those guys were in the, because they were placement C's and they had no. All right. All right. So we got our slow drivers. So gold drivers will get the next position in the bottom group. So I'll put him over here. Silver and bronze will get placed in the bubble stack. There we go. And then if we have anybody that comes up, like Clark Snook here, if they have no qualifying trophy, then that means they've already failed to qualify. All right. Jeff Daly Jr. is in the bottom group. He was one of the ones selected on the Facebook poll. All right. So that ends all of our special drivers for the week. So now we're going to go through and just go right off the top of the deck. And everybody, they just had a normal week. Nothing special happened to them. And how this is going to work, bronze drivers will get placed in the bottom group. And gold drivers will get placed in the highest available position in the top group. And then silver ones will go the highest position available in the middle group. And then if they have no ones, then they'll get placed in the bubble stack. All right. So this should go pretty quick. Our bubble stack is already filling up. Probably most of those guys are not going to make it already. All right. Oh, there's fan favorite Wayne Montana. He took the final spot there in the top group. All right. So the top and the middle groups are filled. So just the bottom group now for all of our trophy drivers, and everyone else is not gonna, I believe, not gonna qualify. We might have a couple spots left on the bubble stack. Let's see how it ends up here. We might have just enough left to get those two TV drivers in. But it's not looking good. Let's see. All right, actually, we might have a trophy driver that doesn't make it. Let's see. So 1 through 19, and we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. All right. And then 39, 40, 41, 42, and Parnell Drake is going to take the final spot at number 43. So Sonny Swain is the tough luck trophy driver who is not going to make qualifying this week. All right, so there we have it. These other drivers did not qualify. So we will put them up here. All right, now I'm going to just move my camera down. I think that'll work. And we are ready to get underway for the Copper State 500. Here is your the starting row here. Stu Urich took the pole position. Mooch Thomas in second place. Randy Kendrick, Austin Bigler, Cam Croyle, Ray Bob Walker, and Wayne Montana round out the top group. And then SCRAM legend Dick Exum in 13th place with a performance chip. So let's see how well he can do. All right, so here we go. The race, how the race works. We're going to be doing 50 turns, and each turn represents sort of an abstract number of laps in the race. And so sometimes a lot of things are going to happen. Sometimes it'll just be very little action, and sometimes there'll be actually a lot of action. But what we'll do is we'll roll the black die and the metallic dice. The black die will tell us which group we're going to be focusing on, whether it's the top, the middle, or the bottom group. And then finally, the metallic dice will tell us what's going to be happening, whether we're going to be doing a quality check with one of the various qualities on the drivers to see if they can move up, whether there's trouble or a problem, or perhaps even a rare result. And then finally, if the black die is a 6, that means we'll have a duel, and that's where one or two drivers will have a chance to move up to the front of their group. All right, I'm sure we'll see some of those as the game goes on. But anyways, here we go. We're about to drop the green flag, unless there's any questions so far in the comments. Let's see. Oh, we got a few guys in the chat room. Welcome aboard, guys. As always, let me know if any questions come up, and cheer on your favorite driver as we get underway. Dropping the green flag on the Copper State 500. All right, so we're going to be going in the bottom group, and there's trouble right away. And then also, one of the other things is if you roll doubles, then that means that in addition to whatever is happening, that there is also a problem. And so what's going to happen is there will be an additional problem roll involved in addition to the trouble. So a lot of issues right here at the opening of the race, and then there is normally the result would take place within the same group that it happened in the bottom group, but there is a new rule with the game. I think it's been out the last couple of years that instead of going to the group that it's in for this additional problem result, you instead use drivers that have these yellow exclamation point signs on them, or in some cases red ones. I don't think we have any drivers with red ones. What these symbols means is the driver that has sort of a makeshift crew. They're not really up to snuff on some of the better pit crews, and so their vehicles tend to have more problems and break down easier, or break down faster in the races. And then what you're going to do is if the dice are even, then you use the highest ranked triangle driver, and if they're odd, which in this case they're the ones, you'll use the lowest ranked. And so I forgot to, usually I make a note on my score sheet where the drivers are. I think that unfortunately Dick Exum might be the only driver that qualified that has that trouble symbol on him. Yeah, and unfortunately is. So that means right in turn number 1 that we're going to have a problem roll for SCRAM legend Dick Exum. So we'll do that first. A problem roll. Normally you'd go to the finder to see which driver it is in the group, but since we already know it, we'll just go to the table right here. We'll roll the red and white die. We get a 55. It's an odd problem. A pit crew of A or B would negate the problem, but he has a pit crew of E, which is the lowest grade you can have. So we'll go down to the odd problem. We get a 44. Oh, it's a bad rear end seal. He's out of the race. So, oh man, that's kind of a bummer. I was so excited that he was back in this in this set, but right on turn number 1, there's your first driver out of the race. Number 3. Oh, that's that kind of stinks. All right, but luckily for somebody in the bottom group, they're gonna get to move out of that trouble result. So when you have a problem, you shift everybody up, and then starting with the highest driver, which in the bottom group, it's the driver at the bottom of the pile, he gets a chance to see if he can roll within his gas range, his gas pedal range, which Tony Haplin does. So he moves out of the bottom group and into 19th place. And now we're going to do a trouble in the bottom group. So for a trouble roll, you're going to roll the 2 dice together, and you're going to try to be rolling equal to or under their escape rating. There's no change on the race. So everyone's just trying to get equal to or under their escape roll. So Drake is okay. Vic Holder is okay. This guy's okay. Oh, maybe this will be a trouble that everyone avoids here. Let's see. Oh, Chris Wynn just makes it out. Oh, there we go. Joey Wilson is our first driver that gets caught up in trouble. Kevin Pettis. Oh, no. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we're starting to get a few drivers caught up. Baker. Oh, there's 3 drivers in the trouble. Let's see. Who makes it? Billy Brett makes it. Oh, the rookie in the number 2 car gets caught up in that. So we got 4 drivers now. 5 drivers. Oh boy, so big pile up at the end of the pack. Okay. All right, so now after you've found out who was caught in the trouble, then you need to roll to see if they are able to repair their car. And so you'll go up here and compare their pit crew grades with where you are in the race. So we're currently in the first third of the race, and they'll need to roll, again, equal to or under the number that's here, and that means that their pit crew is able to get their car back on the track. All right, so let's see. Gary Pine, he gets repaired. Kerry just gets repaired, okay. Brooks Spolovich, he gets repaired. Let's see, Kevin Pettis. Oh, he only has a D, so he needs an 8 or under. He just gets it. And then Joey Wilson needs a 10 or under, and he does. All right, so all those cars get caught up in the trouble, but they're able to manage to get back on the track. So that was a lot happened in the first turn. So we'll mark off 1 turn, and then there is going to be a yellow flag for the next 2 turns as they clear the debris off the field. And then we'll roll again, and we'll be on turn number 4 on the next roll. So there you go. That's like I said, sometimes a lot of things are going to happen in one roll, sometimes not a lot. That was certainly one of the more interesting rolls, especially for the first roll of the race. All right, so here we go. So we're looking at the middle group with control. All right, so what I like to do when I'm doing a quality check is I use the black die, and I put it on the number that relates to which quality we're looking at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 is control. It also will help me remember where I am. And how a quality check works is you're going to roll all 3 dice, read them red, white, and blue. The red die corresponds to their gas pedal rating. They need to be equal to or less than their gas pedal rating for that part to pass. The white die corresponds with what driver in the next group they're trying to swap places with. So in this case, he's possibly going to be taking over Ray Bob Walker's spot in 6. And then the blue die corresponds with the brake power of the driver in front of them. And what that is, if they have any burst symbols here, that adds 1. If they have the control, or if they have the quality, which in this case is control, that also adds 1. And then they get a brake bonus if they are in the top group, or if they are the race leader, they would get 2. So Ray Bob Walker's brake rating right now is 1, 2, 3, but the die is over that, so that means that we have a big lead change. So Tony Haplin has gone from 20th place up to 6. And then we move on to the next driver. So after a while, you can see rolls that'll automatically fail. So any driver in the top group is going to have at least a brake total of 1 because of the bonus. So anytime you roll a 1 on the blue die, you know that it's going to fail. All right, so we'll go into Trevor. And again, nobody is ever going to have a gas pedal rating of 6. So, and if you roll red 6, then you know it's going to fail. Alex Hodge, he fails the gas pedal check. And a lot of drivers with control in the middle group right now. Let's see, that's going to work. So Monica Merrick, she is going to move all the way up to 3rd place from 13th. Jason Leonard, he is going to also move up, one of our TV drivers. Tony Haplin falls back into the middle group. Pete McAtee. Let's see, 5, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so the brake holds. Blake does not have control. Francisco Segovia, he was also one of the Facebook drivers picked. He doesn't move up. And finally, Marty Moen. Let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so he's going to move into the top group. All right, there we go. A little shuffling around, and we're into turn number 5 of the race. So this time we're going to be in the top group, and it's going to be another control check. So when you do a quality check from the top group, you're going to be going against the race leader, which in this case is Stu Urich. All right, so Wayne Montana, let's see. That's not going to do it. Stu's brake power right now is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to need to be a blue 5 or a 6 to pass. Let's see. So that doesn't do it. But you'll see that Austin Bigler here, he has a star after his control quality, and that means that has extra control. And what that means in game terms is that he gets to do a quality check with control twice. So he'll try again, and hey, that time it works. Passes the gas pedal check, and he gets a 5. And here's where the performance chips, one of the ways that they can be used is they can be used to automatically defend a quality check. So Stu Urich will definitely do that to stay in the lead. Monica Merrick, she fails. All right, there we go. So Stu Urich still in the lead after 5 laps. If he can hold that for 10 turns, he gets a performance chip every 10 turns that he's in the lead. Every 10 consecutive turns. All right, so here we go. Our first duel. We rolled a black 6. So you total the dice. You look at the duel. It's the number 5 cars in the middle group. So with duels, you're just going to be rolling the red die. If they roll within their gas pedal rating, they're able to move up to the top spot of their group. And if they fail, then they have to do an escape roll because they've kind of pushed themselves, and then they missed with their charge. So we'll start, and you start with the last person in the group if you're in the middle group. So Trevor Trostel, he needs to roll anything but a 5 or a 6. Oh, and he rolls a 6. Let's see if he escapes. He needs an 8. Okay. And then Alex Hodge, anything but a 5 or a 6. So that passes. So he will move up there. You also get a performance chip when you pass a duel. And then the person that just got swapped, then they have to make an escape check. So 10 or under, and he's okay. All right, there we go. We're through 6 turns, and we're already to our first pit stop for everybody. So Stu Urick will lead the drivers in to pit row. The pit turns work a little bit differently. You roll all 3 dice again, except this time what's going to happen, the black die is going to determine which group gets a chance to fast pit, and then also it might tell you if anybody had a pit violation if you rolled doubles on the metallic dice. But it didn't. So first thing you're going to do, the 2 metallic dice, the drivers are going to swap places on the board that were in those spots. So the 6 and 3 drivers. All right, and then the top group, we're going to start here, and if they can roll their fast pit or under, then that means they'll get a performance chip. All right, so Austin Bigler does not, Marty Mullen does not, Cam Croyle does, Wayne Montana does, let's see, Monica does not, Luch Thomas, oh, he does, and our race leader also gets a performance chip. Okay, so now everybody that has a performance chip moves up to the top spot of their group. So Alex Hodge already down here. Wayne Montana will bump Monica, and then Cam will bump Monica. And now we're gonna see if a driver in the top group is able to beat the lead driver out of pit row and possibly take the lead. So Monica Merrick gets a chance, and it's just like a dual check. If she can roll above, or if she can roll equal to or below her gas pedal rating, she'll do it, and she does. But once again, Stu Urick is able to use a performance chip to hold that off, and he will maintain the lead, and we are through our first pit row. Our first pit stop, and we are into turn number 8 here in the Copper State 500. All right, and we're gonna have another duel, but this time we rolled a 7, and so that is on the fume or feud. And right now we have just a bunch of happy drivers. Well, everybody except Dick Exum, but he is out of the race, so he does not count. So that is just going to be an uneventful turn, and we'll go right into number 9. All right, so we are going with the middle group, looking for stars. All right, so let's see, Randy Kendrick. He is, well, that's going to be successful. He will move up into 6th place. Trevor Trostel, let's see, 6th one, yeah. He will also move up. Jason Leonard is a star. Nope, that's not going to work. Julie, nope. Let's see, Joey Plonka in the number 73 car. He will not move up. All right, Ray Bob Walker. He's been sort of quiet after getting bumped down to 13th, but he's going to make some noise here. So he would be able to move up, but Wayne Montana is going to spend his performance chip to hold off the pass. Jordy Pettis, he is a star-starred. So he'll get 2 cracks this. So that one fails, and his second one also fails. All right, Pete McAtee. No, he's not going to move up, and that will be all. No more stars. All right, we're here at turn number 10. Stu Urick still in the lead after taking the pole position. All right, so middle group is going to be another control check. We'll start there with Marty Mullen. Let's see, number 6, 1, 2, 3, yep. He will move up. The number 19 place has been lucky so far for people passing their quality checks. That's not going to work. Austin Bigler, he is a starred control, so he'll get 2 cracks. So the first one fails. Let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3. Monica has enough brake power to stop the pass. That's gonna fail. Let's see if Julie can move up. She will not. Joey Plonka. Oh, I think he's gonna finally bump Monica out of the top spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. So Joey Plonka moves into the top group for the first time. Let's see if Ray Bob Walker can also move in. And he has Randy Kendrick doesn't have any brake bonus, and he doesn't have control. So with a meager blue die of 2, Ray Bob Walker moves back into the 6th spot in the race. Let's see if Jordy Pettis can move up. 5, 6. Yeah, he will. All right, down to Pete McAtee, sitting in 11th place. He, number 3, 1, 2, he will not. Let's see, Francisco, the pride of Italy, he will not move up. And then finally, Alex Hodge. Let's see, 6. All right, so here's another way that you can use a performance chip. So normally this would fail because he's challenging Jordy Pettis. And he has a break total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and the blue die is only 3. But Alex has a performance chip, so he will spend that to succeed in the quality check and then move up into the top group. And we are through 10 turns. So Stu Urich has held on to the lead spot for 10 turns, so he'll get a bonus performance chip as we head into turn number 11. All right, let's see. Any questions in the... Oh, all right. Keith Avalone has joined us in the chat room. So if anybody has any questions about the game, certainly the best source for it. I'll try to answer questions too as they come up. Now everybody's talking about Monica Merrick. Yeah, she's been a kind of a back and forth in the sets. I believe this is the 3rd card set that she's been in. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. She doesn't have the star rating this year, which I believe she did last year, but we'll see how she does. Not doing too bad so far, currently in 14th place. Let's see, Wayne Montana is in 3rd, Ray Bob Walker in 6th, and then Stu Urich still hanging on to the lead spot. I think that's all of our spotlighted drivers right now. All right, here we go, turn number 10. This is going to be in the middle group, and we're looking for stars. So Trevor will get a chance to move up. That's not going to happen. Austin Bigler, nope. Jason Leonard. Let's see. No, it fails the gas pedal check. Julie Justice, nope. Randy Kendrick. There's a good racing name. I don't think that's going to work. No. All right, down to Pete McAtee. If he passed the gas pedal check, yes. Oh, no, but it's against Mooch Thomas in the 2nd place, so Mooch will spend his performance chip. Let's see, and then down to Jordy. So he's going to get 2 chances at this because he's a starred star. Let's see. Oh, so he passes the gas pedal, number 3. Oh, we would pass that, but Cam Croyle will spend his performance chip. So now Jordy will get his 2nd roll in the 1 spot, and I think that's going to work. 1, 2, 3, yes. So Jordy Pettis moves up into the 2nd place. Mooch Thomas down to 8th. And we are through 11 turns here at the Copper State 500. All right, let's see. So, oh boy, it's going to be the bottom group again. And it's going to be a problem, but then we've also rolled doubles. So that will be an additional problem. So we're going to, there's no more drivers with the poor crew symbol on their car. So we're just going to have 2 cars that we're going to find, 2 problems. So we'll roll the red-white die for the first one. Driver number 21. Let's see. So it's the fourth driver in the bottom group. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's Lonnie Lane. We'll see what his problem is. 45. Radiator damage. Roll for repair. So we're going to use the problem chart. We're still in the first third of the race. He has a pit crew grade of B, so he needs to roll a 9 or less, and he does. So he'll repair, and then he'll go into last place. And then our second problem in the bottom group, the 46, it's going to be driver number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Marlon McGarry has a problem. Let's see what it is. 43. Overheating. Roll for repair. If he had a pit crew grade of A or B, then the problem would not occur, but he does not. He has a C, so he needs to roll a 7 or less to stay in the race. Oh, and he doesn't. So he overheats, and we have our second car out of the race here on turn number 12, the 91 car. All right, turn number 13. It's going to be in the top group, and we're looking for skill qualities. So this is going to be another 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're looking for blue 5s or 6s. Hey, and there we go, first one. So Stu will spend his performance chip. So he's vulnerable right now. Can anybody take advantage? Joey can't. Cam Croyle. Oh, and there we go. Our first lead change of the race happened on turn number 13. So let's see. Stu Urich led from 1 to 12, and Cam Croyle will take over on turn 13. But Jordy Pettis will have 2 chances to also take the lead. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone needs 5 or 6 on the blue die. The first one fails, and the second one does. All right, so there you go. Your new race leader as we head into turn 14 is the number 68 car, Cam Croyle. Cam was not one of the Facebook selections. All right, so let's see. We're going to go through the bottom group, and we're looking for reflex. All right. So let's see here. No. Fail. Let's see, Brooks Bilovich. Okay. So when you're doing a quality check from the bottom group to the middle group, to see which driver they're challenging, again, you look at the white die. That's going to tell you which pair, and then if the red die is odd or even, you'll see it says odd or even on there. That'll tell you. So Brooks is challenging in the middle group, or the middle group in, let's see, an odd. So he's going to be challenging Pete McAtee, who has 2 break. So he will not pass that. It's hard to get out of the bottom group, so you got to try to take advantage when they come up here, because it's only on a roll of 5 on the black die. So sometimes if a driver gets sent down to the bottom group, that's where they stay for the whole race. Parnell Drake, he passes the gas pedal check. Let's see, 2 odd. Oh, and there we go. That knocks Pete McAtee into the bottom group. Parnell Drake moves up to number 11. As all the Pete McAtee fans groan. Let's see, not a lot of drivers with reflex in the bottom group. Chris Wynn has a chance to move up. Passes the gas pedal check. Oh, 1 even. He's going to move all the way up from the bottom group to 8th place and knock Mooch Thomas into the bottom group. A big move. Denny Baker has a chance. He's also going to move up. Number 4 odd. So he'll bump Julie Justice down. He'll move into 15th place. George Carl can't pass the gas pedal check. Billy Brett, he will stay in the bottom group. Mark 4th has a chance. Nope. else. There's Jeff Daly Jr. He was one of the selections. He will stay in 21st place. Tom Rossi has a chance to move up. Let's see, the 6 even, but oh, no, he has just enough brake power to hold that off. All right, and that will earn, and turn 14, we're into turn 15, and we're gonna go to the top group, looking for drivers with reflex. Where's the number 1? Let's see. All right, Ray Bob Walker, his first chance to take the lead. He's gonna have 2 shots at it. 1, 2, needs a blue 5 or 6. That won't do it. And that, oh no, but he rolled, he rolled triple. So one of the other rules, I wasn't sure it was going to come up. If you roll triples when doing a quality check, that means that the driver had some kind of problem. Let's see. So we're going to go to the problem finder. Oh boy, this might be bad. Although he does have pit crew grade of A. So let's see. Oh, and he's going to have an oil pressure problem. Oh no. Roll for repair. We're still in the first third. He has a pit crew grade of A. So anything but box cars. All right. So, so Ray Bob Walker is going to go up from 6 down to last place. Oh, that's a bummer for the returning champion. Let's see, Wayne Montana with a chance to move up. Nope. And Jordy Pettis, he will not. All right, so Hodge will move into 6th place, and now we'll fill the gap. Let's see, so Chris Wynn will not do it. Can Francisco move up? He does. All right, so everyone else will slide down. And then we'll get a chance to fill the gap from the bottom group. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Tom Rossi moves into 18th place. Oh, so a rough 15th turn for Ray Bob Walker. Oh boy, that was a tough break. All right, so we're in the middle group, looking for the heat quality. Let's see, heat quality number 6. Doesn't look like a lot of drivers have. Oh, there we go. Randy Kendrick. He will fail that check. Marty Mullen. Nope. All right, and Chris Wynn. He will not pass that. So no movement on that, and we are going to head into our second pit stop of the day. All right, so it's not doubles. Let's see, drivers number 2 and 6 will swap places. Try not to bump my camera tripod. And then the top group is going to have a chance for fast pits, starting with Wayne Montana. He gets a chip. Alex Hodge gets a chip. Joey Plonka will not. Stu Urich will get a chip. He's going to hope to get back into the lead. Francisco Segovia, he will also get a chip. And Jordy Pettis will get a chip. All right, so everybody except Joey Plonka. Oh, and then the race leader, Cam Croyle, he will get a chip. All right, let's see which driver gets a chance to take the lead. And it's Jordy Pettis. Oh, so anything but a 6. Oh, and he fails. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, so he fails, and then the game doesn't come with a decide or die. But I have one from some of my other games. So if you don't have a decide or die, you can just roll a die and say odd or even. But a dot means that they both spend their chip to cancel out the check, and a dot means that they both keep it. And they're both going to spend their chip. All right. So Cam Croyle holds on to the lead as we enter the second third of the race, but he does not have a performance chip, and we've got 4 drivers in the top group who do have a chip, so it should be interesting here as we head into turn number 18. All right, let's see. How's everybody doing in the chat room? Oh, somebody has asked a question about the triples, just as I rolled them. Oh, there we go. I'd like to say that was purposely set up, but even I couldn't pull something like that off. All right, so here we go. Turn number 18. It's going to be in the bottom group, and we rolled a 10, so we're checking for TV drivers. But first, we're going to have a problem because we rolled doubles. Let's see. So 36 in the bottom group. That's going to be driver number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's Julie Justice. She's going to have a problem. Let's see what happens. We get a 56. Oh, so it's a lost engine out of race, and a yellow flag will come out. Oh, which is a bummer because old Ray Bob Walker would have had a chance to move up, because he has the TV quality. But the yellow flag comes out, and we have our third driver out of the race. So that will cancel the any checks. So turn number 19 will be under a yellow flag, and then we'll come back under racing conditions on turn number 20. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, so Cam Croyle's been the leader since turn 13. So if he can make it till turn 23, he will get that 10 lap performance chip. Middle group looking for control qualities. Marty Moen. 5, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so he'll pass that, but Wayne will spend a performance chip. Parnell Drake. Oh no, let's see. He does pass the gas pedal check. Driver number 6. Oh yeah, he'll move up. There we go. Parnell Drake. Looks like he's driving the number 70 Chili's car. There. Tony Haplin, he's been hanging around. He had that fast week in qualifying. And I think he's going to move up here. Oh, no, he would have, but Stu Urich is going to spend his performance chip. Let's see, Austin Bigler, he has the starred control, so he'll get 2 chances here. Let's see, driver number 5, 1, 2. Oh, he's going to bump Wayne Montana. And then he's actually going to get a chance to take the lead because of that starred quality. So let's see, can he... Oh, but he's not because he rolled a 1 there. All right. Our first kind of exciting moment there of the race. Well, after the big crash in turn 1. Jason Leonard, he will not move up. Let's see, Monica Merrick, she's been kind of quiet for a while. But, not. Oh no, she would have moved up, but Francisco will spend a performance chip to hold her off. Tom Rossi, he is going, oh, there we go. He's going to bump Stu Urich all the way down to 11th place, and he'll move up to 4th. Not bad. Just starting in the bottom group, and our pole position leader is now in 11th place. He gets out of the top 10 for the first time in the race. Trevor will fail that check, and then finally Chris Wynn passes that. Number 6, let's see. Oh, and he's going to swap places with Parnell Drake, and he'll move into the top group. So we end turn number 20. Going to turn number 21. It's going to be in the bottom group, and we're looking for control. Okay, so here we go. Ray Bob Walker with a chance to get back into the race. Oh, whoop. Control. And I think that's going to do it. 1 odd. Yeah. Oh, there we go. He's back in the thick of things, back in the top 10. All right, Lonnie Lane. Let's see, 3 odd. Will not do it. Joey Wilson looking to move up. 4 even. Yeah, that's gonna do it. control, no control, no control. I think a lot of our control drivers are up in the top part of the race. Let's see, 3 even. Yeah, no bump. Kendrick. Pete McD looking to get back in the thick of things, but oh, he fails the gas pedal check. Vic Holder, he's been kind of quiet, but that's going to move him up into 19th place. Craig Greco, 6 even. That will not going to do it. No control, no control. Oh, poor Mooch Thomas. He only reflex and control are the only 2 qualities he doesn't have. Kurt Bryson. Let's see, he passes that. 1 odd. Oh no, and he's gonna bump. Oh, poor Ray Bob Walker. Back into the bottom group he goes, and Kurt Bryson will take 9th place. Greg Carl fails that. Let's see. I think Sean Hashigan is going to move up. 3 even. Oh yeah, he'll. Oh, Gary Pine. Let's see. Billy Brett. Can he move up? Nope. Jimmy Velasco. I believe he's going to move up 5 odd. Oh yeah, he's going to bump Tony Haplin down to the bottom stack. Chuck Tafaro. Let's see, 2 odd. Oh, and he's gonna bump Stu Urich. Oh no! So Stu Urich goes from pole position all the way down to the bottom group. Let's see, and then Jeff Daly Jr. Can he move up? Passes the gas pedal check. 2 even. 1 2. Yes, he is. He's gonna move into 10th place. Trevor Trostel moving to 20th. And that'll be the end of turn number 21. All right. Let's see. So Cam Croyle still holding on. He'd like to get that performance chip. A couple more turns, but maybe this is going to do it top group, and we're looking for skill. All right, so 1 2 3 4. So we need a blue 5 or 6 for a successful check. Oh, and there it is. Austin Bigler is your new race leader. Cam Croyle goes from turns 13 to 21, and Austin Bigler takes over on turn 22. Can he hold on? Oh, well, one way or another, it's going to be a short-lived. Let's see, Alex Hodge, he fails, but he'll use his performance chip absolutely to move into the lead. Oops, 78. Okay, Tom Rossi, he needs a 5 or 6. Nope. And Jordy Pettis, he has 2 shots. That one fails. Ooh. And oh, and that one succeeds. Well, there we go. So after just having 2 race leaders on turn 22, we have 3 different drivers take the lead, and Jordy Pettis ends up on top. So going into turn 23, number 17, Jordy Pettis is our current leader, and he was actually a Facebook pick. All right, so here we go, turn number 23. Oh, and it's going to be a duel, number 9, so the number 5 car is in the middle group. Jimmy Velasco will go first. He passes, so he'll bump Parnell Drake. He'll get a performance chip. And then let's see if Parnell Drake can pass his escape. He does. Wayne Montana will duel with Kurt Bryson and succeed. Can Kurt Bryson make his escape check? 9, and he does. All right, turn number 24. Top group, looking for skill again. All right, so only a blue 6 is going to succeed. against Jordy Pettis. All right, nobody's. Alex Hodge has the last chance here. Oh, and he does it. There we go. So, let's see. Yeah, so after Stu Urich and Cam Croyle being the only two leaders, turns 1 through 21. Now we've had a bunch of lead changes, but that's what happens sometimes. So he was 22 through 23. And Alex Hodge will take the lead in turn 24. All right. Last turn of the first half of the race. And it'll be the middle group. And we're looking for stars. Let's see. All right, so Vic Holder will have a first shot here. And that is definitely going to succeed. He'll move into the top group for the first time. Joey Plonka, he will not. Any other stars here? Jason Leonard. No, he fails. All right, Jeff Daly, he is a starred star, so he'll have 2 shots at this. Let's see, and the first one is going to fail. Oh, and the second one fails as well. Oh, bad rolling for him. Wayne Montana is another starred star, so he'll have 2 opportunities. Let's see, so that one is going to move up into the 3rd spot, bumping down Francisco Segovia, and he's going to get to go again, and he's still got a performance chip, so we're going to have another lead change. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he's not even going to have to use his performance chip because Hodge only has a break total of 3. So how about that? Wayne Montana with a surge from 9th place to 1st. And he's going to be our new race leader at the halfway point because Jimmy Velasco doesn't have the star. All right, so after turn 25, Wayne Montana looking good here in 1st place with a performance chip. I'm sure that makes some people happy, including the designer, Keith Avalon. I know that's his favorite driver. So, all right, here we go. Turn number 26. Oh, and we're going to have, let's see, so it's going to be in the top group. Uh-oh. And first there's going to be, there's going to be 2 problems again because we rolled double 2s. Oh, boy. All right, so let's see who the first problem is going to be. Oh, no, and we rolled doubles. So it's actually going to be Wayne Montana has the problem. And the finder, the red die would indicate which driver, but if you roll doubles, then it's the lead. Oh, boy. All right, well, let's see. Maybe he has a pit crew grade of A. 51. Spin and drop to the front of the bottom group. Oh, wow. So who very briefly holds the lead, and then he's going to slide down to the 20th spot. All right, and then let's see who's going to take the lead, and Joey Pettis, who will slide up into the top group. And who is gonna slide into the next group? Let's see. Can Stu Urich get back in? Oh no. Uh-oh. Rolling 6s here. Oh jeez. Whoa. Hey, I'm on a roll here. There we go. Greg Carl finally. All right, and so now we're going to have a second problem in the top group. It's going to be Cam Croyle. Let's see what happens. 51, is that? Oh, same thing. So he will spin out as well and drop into 20th place. All right, so let's fill the gap here. So Jeff Daly After starting in the bottom group, he slowly worked his way up and now sits in 7th place. Let's see, and then Wayne Montana, oh no, Cam Croyle will move into 19th place. All right, so there we go. That'll end turn 26, and we'll head into pit row with Jordy Pettis now in the lead. Let's see, 1 and 6 will swap places, so Jeff Daly temporarily in 2nd place in the race. And the top group is going to get a chance for a fast pit. So Hodge will get a chip. Oh, Jimmy Flesko almost said he only has a fast pit of 3 and I rolled a 4. See, Chris Wynn. Oh, he does not. Vic Holder gets one. Tom Rossi gets one. And then Jeff Daly Jr. gets one. See if our leader does. He does as well. All right, we'll move drivers around with the performance chips. Let's see if Jordy Pettis can hold on. Tom Rossi is going to get a chance to take the lead. All right, so he succeeds. Both drivers have a chip, so they're going to cancel each other out. Let's see if they keep them, and they do decide to keep them. But Tom Rossi will be your new leader as we head into turn 27. So the first time he has taken the lead. All right. Here we go. Pretty exciting race so far. As we head into almost the last third of the race here. All right, so middle group. So we're going to have another problem first, and then we're going to have a rare result. So let's see who the problem is in the middle group. Roll to 26. So it's going to be driver number 2 even. So it's Sean Hagen. Let's see what his problem is. What's your problem? 65. Ooh, black smoke from under hood. Roll for repair. He has a pit crew grade of A. We're in the middle third now, so he needs to roll 9 or less. And he does, so he'll repair, but drop to last place. All right, and then we will fill the gap before we get to the rare result. Oh, let's see. That was Wayne Montana. He needed to roll anything but a 6. Oh, goodness. I should bring this die to Vegas. So Stu Urich will fill the gap. All right, so we're going to have our first rare result. So first, we will roll 2 dice to see what the rare result is. Whoop, I rolled a 52, and I bumped it. So 52 is a pit crew incident. Let's see. Use the driver finder to determine which driver's crew sparks the incident. The incident will involve the pit crew of either the driver in next place, ahead, or behind. And then the drivers are placed in the feud list. Oh, okay. So let's see. 32 is driver number 3, even. So it's Jason Leonard. And then we'll roll the decider die. If it's a dot, he'll be feuding with Joey Wilson. And if it's blank, he'll be feuding with Kurt Bryson. All right, so there we go. Our first drivers on the feuding list as their pit crews get into it. So Jason Leonard and Kurt Bryson now on the feuding list. Oh. All right, there we go. Little action in pit row here. The cameras will pan over and say, hey, what's going on here? But hopefully calm heads prevail. I'm sure maybe that'll carry over into the next race. All right, we'll head into turn number 29. Tom Rossi still in the lead. Let's see. Oh, and we're going to have trouble in the top group. All right, so everyone needs to do an escape roll, starting with Tom Rossi. He makes it. Jeff Daly makes it. Jordy Pettis doesn't make it, but he will use his performance chip. Vic Holder makes it. Oh. Jimmy Velasco makes it. Alex Hodge will make it. And Chris Wynn will also make it. Hey, there we go. Could have been trouble, but everybody is able to steer around it. And the race continues into turn number 30. We're in the top group again. And it's a TV check, and we actually have no TV drivers in the top group. Our closest driver is Jason Leonard in the 12th spot, and then Stu Urick in 19th. So that will be an uneventful turn, and we'll head into turn number 31. Moving right along here. Middle group, and we're looking for smart drivers. Alright, so starting with Stu. Nope, that's not going to work. Smart. See if Francisco can move back up. Nope. Austin Bigler. Nope. Parnell Drake. He will not. Kurt Bryson. He might move up. Number 2. Oh, yeah. Jordy had to spend his performance chip to escape the trouble, so there we go. Kurt Bryson maybe fired up from that pit crew incident. Let's see if Jason Leonard can also move up with him in the top group, and yes, he's going to. Hopefully their feud won't boil over at an inopportune time. Let's see if Monica Merritt can get into the top group. She will not. Cam Croyle. Oh, he would, but Alex is going to spend his performance chip, and then that's it. All right, turn number 32. It's going to be a duel. Number 6. Oh, I thought they were going to get a 7 there. So number 6 in the top group. So Jason Leonard, he will... Oh boy, yeah, he's going to duel Kurt Bryson. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's see what happens. And he survives, or he makes it. He'll get a performance chip. Let's see if Kurt Bryson makes his escape roll, and he does. All right, turn number 33. Okay. Top group, looking for control. So this is going to be a blue 6 is the only thing that's going to work. Oh, and there we go, the first one. So Tom Rossi is going to spend his performance chip, but we've got a couple other drivers that have control and performance chips. So hold on, folks. We may have a new race leader in just a second. Let's see. So Jimmy Velasco, he would fail. He could spend his chip to go into the lead, but then there's 3 other drivers behind him, also with control chips. Well, let's roll the decider die because he's smart. So I like to give them a chance to not make that move. So a dot, he'll spend the chip. Blank, he doesn't. Oh, so he's gonna save it. I think that's a good move. All right. So Vic Holder. Oh, well, there we go. He is gonna move up and he's gonna save his chip. So Rossi will be, he's the leader from 27 to 32, and now Vic Holder takes the lead for the first time. Let's see, Jason Leonard, he fails. Do they spend their chips? They do. And Jeff Daly Jr. now with a chance to take the lead. Let's see. Oh, and he's going to, the roll will fail, but he has a performance chip. Vic Holder doesn't. So there we go. Jeff Daly Jr. is your new race leader at the end of turn number 33. And he was one of the Facebook selections. So the that extra set of cards is in play for the contest winner. All right, let's see. All right, so this is the last turn of the second third of the race. Middle group, and we're looking for reflex. No. All right, Parnell Drake. He is going to move up. Let's see if Jordy Pettis can get back into the top group. He will not. Chris Wynn. He is going to move into the top group. And Monica Merrick. her chance to move back up. Let's see, number 4. Oh wow, she had enough, but the last guy with a chip in the race right now spends it to fend off that move. He's not gonna get it. Craig Carl. Oh, and he is gonna move into the top group. I believe that's his first time in the top part of the race. All right, so we're through 2/3 of the race, heading into turn number 35 with Jeff Daly Jr. leading things. Middle group, and we're gonna have a problem. Let's see, who's it gonna be? Ooh, number 23. Driver number 2, odd. So that's Joey Wilson. Let's see what happens. He has a pit crew grade of B, so that might... Oh no, we rolled a 13. Multiple problems. Unable to continue. Joey Wilson out of the race. Alright, so we will fill the gap. Let's see who from the bottom group is going to move up. I think that's going to be Wayne Montana. He'll work his way back to 19th place. Alright, turn number 36. Middle group, control. And Wayne Montana now with a chance to get back into the top group. And he does. For now, a lot of drivers with control in the middle groups. That's not going to do it. Chuck Tafaro. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That will not do it. Can Segovia make it back in? Yes, he can. All right, he's having a good race. Back into the top 5. Austin Bigler, he has starred control, so he'll get 2 rolls. That one fails. 5, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and they both fail. All right. Joey Plonka. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Let's see if feuding Kurt Bryson. No. Jordy Pettis. Can he get back in? Nope. Got some strong drivers up in the top group now, as tends to happen as the race wears on. Let's see, he passes the gas pedal check, number 4. Yeah, that'll bump Palasko. So Parnell Drake back into the top group. Monica America with a chance again to move into the top group. Oh, that's not going to do it. And Chris Wynn, let's see, number 4. Yeah, he will also move back in. He's now in the top 5. And we'll head into pit row for the second to last time in the race. All right, so drivers in 2 and 4 will swap places. And this time it's the middle group who gets a chance to do the fast pit. So let's see, Greg Carl, no. Stu Urich, yes. Chuck Tafaro, no. Jason Leonard, no. Jimmy, nope. Monica Merrick, hey, she does. Kurt Bryson, yes. Jordy Pettis, yes. Austin Bigler, no, just misses it. Joey Plonko gets 5, yep. Cam Croyle, he will get it. And Parnell Drake, he also gets it. All right, so we'll do a little shuffling here of drivers. And let's see who in the top group gets a chance to pass our leader. So it's Vic Holder. No performance chips, so 1, 2, 3, or 4, and he does. So Vic Holder takes back the lead. Jeff Daly goes back in second place. All right. So with less than a third of the race left, Vic Holder back in the lead for turn number 38, and we're gonna have a duel 10, the number 4 cars. Oh, and unfortunately. nobody in front of him, or everybody in front of him has a performance chip, so there's nothing to be gained from doing a duel. So a non-event for that turn. All right, going back to the bottom group, maybe for the last time, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking for drivers with the skill rating. All right, so can Sean make it out of the bottom group? Let's see, a lot of drivers with performance chips, so, but 5 even, 1. Oh, that's gonna bump Leonard down. Blake. Let's see, 1 odd, 1, 2, no, so I'll use a performance chip. Well, this will get rid of a lot of those performance chips that were just gained. Denny Baker, 5 odd, yeah, he'll move up. Kevin Pettis, nope. Brooks Bolovich, let's see, 5 even, nope. Carrie, oh, I think she's gonna move up. Let's see, 4 odd. Oh, yeah. Poor Jimmy. Tough luck for him. Randy Kendrick, 5 odd. Nope. Oh, Pete McAtee, remember him? Let's see if he can get himself out of there. 6 even. Oh, and he does, because Greg Carl has no brake power. There we go. So Pete McAtee for now, back in the middle group. Craig Greco. Let's see, 2 even, 1, 2. Yeah, he'll spend a performance chip. Corey Wallace fails the gas pedal check. Evan Utek. See, 3 odd, 1. Oh, so Monica will spend her performance chip to hold that off. Mooch Thomas. Forgot about him. 2 even. Oh, and Joey Blanco's already spent his chip, so that is gonna put Mooch back in there. Oh, here we go. Ray Bob Walker with a chance to move up. Let's see. 2 odd. Oh no, it's Jordy Pettis. So he would definitely win, but Jordy will spend his thing. So Ray Bob Walker, unfortunately, still stuck in the bottom group. Gary Pine fails the gas pedal check. Let's see, 6 odd. Oh, and Pete McAtee goes back into the bottom group. Billy Brett takes his place. Mark Forth fails the gas pedal. No skill. Here we go. Trevor with a starred skill. So, oh no! Not only did he fail, but he rolled triples. So he will have a problem. Let's see what his problem is. 64 engine trouble. Roll for repair. He has an A. But we are in the final third, so he needs to roll a 6 or under, and he doesn't. So he will head into the garage. Oh, that was tough luck. All right. Turn number 40. Just 10 turns left in the race. Let's see. Middle group, and we're going to have another trouble result. So looking at escape ratings, an 8. Yep. A 9. Yes. 9. Yep. 9. Oh, everyone's doing good so far. Oh, no. Monica gets caught up. A 9. 7. Oh, is she going to be the only one? 9. 9. And an 8. Oh, and she is. All right, let's see if she can repair. Oh, she needs a 4. No, so Monica Merrick out of the race. And that will bring out a yellow flag. So no filling the gap when there's a yellow flag. So turn number 41 will be under yellow. And we'll pick back up to speed on turn number 42. All right. Let's see. All right. And actually, how? Oh, Vic Holder took it on 37. So if he can make it to the next pit stop, he'll get a bonus chip. All right, middle group 6 control. Tony Haplin, he's been hanging around all race here. He's having a good race to start things off. That fails. Let's see, 3, nope. Austin Bigler has starred control, so he'll have a chance to move up twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, and he's gonna have a chance to take the lead because he succeeded on his first one, but he's not. All right. Let's see, Sean Hashigan. Oh, fails the gas pedal check. Stu Urich with a chance to move back into the top group. And he does, bumping Wayne Montana, and he'll also hold on to his performance chip. Looking for maybe a late push in the race. Kurt Bryson passes the gas pedal check. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Jeff Daly goes back into the middle group. So now we've got 2 drivers in the top group with performance chips. That fails. And Parnell Drake, can he move up and save his performance chip for, let's see, 1. All right, so the check succeeds. Do they both keep their chip? No, they both spend their chip. Okay. All right, just 8 turns left in the race. Vic Holder holding on. See if he can. All right, so top group. Oh boy, it's going to be another problem and then a rare result in the top group. So let's see who the problem is for. It's driver number 6, Parnell Drake. 41, battery change, drop to the front of the bottom group. So he'll drop to 20th place. So we'll fill the gap before the rare result. So Stu Urich moves back into the top group. And then Mark 4th will move into 19th place. All right, let's see what the rare result is for the top group. Roll to 13. Roll again on the super rare result. Oh boy, okay. We get a 43. Oh, emergency medical situation in the grandstand. Race is unaffected. Okay. So a little drama up in the stands. Does not affect the race. All right, and we go on to turn number 44. All right, I think that's actually, that might be the first time I've ever gone to the super rare chart. All right, so top group 7, so looking for stars. All right, so this is going to be another one where only a blue 6 will do it. That's not going to do it. Chris Wynn with a chance. No, and Kurt Bryson does not have the star quality. All right, turn number 45. All right. Oh, Kiefer, thanks for stopping by and watching the show. All right, let's see, bottom group, reflex. All right, so the bottom group with another chance. Looking for drivers with the reflex quality. Blake, no. Kevin Pettis, nope. Brooks, can he do it? Nope. Almost got into trouble. Rolling high here for everybody. All the reflex drivers moved up just about. Oh, here we go. All right, Ray Bob Walker, he is starred on reflex, so he has a couple chances to move up. All right, and that is going to move him. Let's see, 1 odd. Yeah. So he's going to bump Mooch, and then he'll move into 9th place, and then he'll have a chance to move into the top group. Passes the gas pedal check. Number 5. Let's see, 1, 2. Oh, hey, how about that? Late in the race, Ray Bob Walker moves from the bottom group all the way up to 6th place. thanks to his cat-like reflexes behind the wheel. Gary Pine, no. Parnell Drake, he is gonna move up to 19th place, and Pete McAtee does not have the reflex quality, so he will stay in 20th place. All right, and we have just 5 turns left of the race here. All right, middle group 9, so another reflex check. Some of those drivers that just moved up. Parnell Drake, let's see, he would, but Kurt Bryson will spend his chip. Tony Haplin, can he move into the top group? No. Billy Brett, he will not move up. Tom Rossi, he was looking good for a while, but now he's sitting in 16th place. Denny Baker will not move up. Wayne Montana, can he move up? He'd like to start the year off with a win. Oh, and he's going to move into 2nd place, just as I say that. Kurt Bryson goes back into the middle group. Jeff Daly does not have reflex. Jordy Pettis, let's see. Oh, and then Wayne Montana gets knocked right back down into 10th place. Jordy Pettis is now in a 2nd. Cam Croyle, let's see. Oh, and he's going to move up. All right, a lot of action, and we're going to have our final pit stop of the race right here. And, oh, and we're going to have our first pit violation. So when you roll doubles on the pit stop, the blackjack determines which group it is, and so Austin Bigler and Alex Hodge will get called for pit violation, so they'll move to the bottom, and we'll slide everybody up, and then we will fill the gap. Oh, and Pete McAtee doesn't make it. Mark Forth doesn't make it. Gary Pine will fill one. Whoop. And Mooch. All right, and then the middle group will get a chance to for the fast pit. Let's see. So we need a 6. No. 5. No. A 6. Whoop. No. Oh boy, all the crews are tired out, I guess. 6. No. 7. Oh my goodness. 3. 4. Hey, there we go. Need a 4, 7, 10, and needs an 8. Yeah, okay. So rearrange the drivers, and let's see which driver in the top group gets a chance to take the lead. Oh, and it's Cam Croyle. Needs a 1 through 4, and he does. Oh boy, and that would have been the 10th lap for Vic Holder if he'd been able to hold on, but he doesn't. And Cam Croyle, as we come into turn number 48, will take the lead. All right, here we go. The last 3 turns of the race. Top group for skill. All right, so this is going to be a blue 5 or 6. No, Raybal Walker doesn't have skill. Oh no. Oh boy. Let's see. Chris Wynn, can he do it? Whoa. Oh boy. The blue die landed on its side, so I have to re-roll. Oh, well, it's not going to matter because his gas was a 5. Alright, so. Jordy Pettis. Oh, hey. I mean, he just did it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So Cam Croyle's lead is short-lived. Jordy Pettis takes the lead. Now with just 2 turns left in the race, can he hold on? It was Jordy, yeah, and Jordy Pettis is one of the Facebook picks. Oh, and the bottom group is going to get a chance again. Let's see, for reflex drivers. Is there any reflex drivers left in the bottom group? They might have all moved up. Oh, there's Blake. He will fail. Kevin Pettis, I think he started in the bottom group and he stayed there, but maybe he'll move up this time. 1 even. Oh, and he would, but Wayne will spend his performance chip to stop that. Brooks fails. see, Craig Carl, 1 odd, that will not work. All right, a couple drivers left, just one driver left. Mark 4th, can he move up? 4, 3, even. Oh, he will. All right, and Pete McAtee does not have the reflex quality, so he will stay in 20th place. All right, here we go, race fans. The last turn of the race. What's going to happen? We're going to be in the middle group and looking for smart qualities. So let's see, is anyone a starred smart driver? Nobody is, so I think that Jordy Pettis is going to win the Copper State 500. Let's see what happens here. Mooch Thomas fails the check. He'll stay in 19th. Parnell Drake doesn't make it. Tom Rossi. Oh, he will move up into 2nd place, bumping Cam down to 14th. Jeff, let's see, yeah, he'll move into the top group, but too late. And then Wayne Montana, our last roll. Let's see, number 5, will he bump? No, he will not. So, but he will finish in the top 10. All right, so there you go, folks. Your top 10 racers. Jordy Pettis, number 17. Tom Rossi in the number 92. Chris Wynn, Vic Holder, Francisco Segovia, Ray Bob Walker, Jeff Daly Jr., Wayne Montana, Stu Urich, and then Sean Hassigan in 10th place will round out your top 10 finishers. All right. Well, there we go. Here, let me get back up to me. All right, awesome. That wasn't too bad. I have to say I was a little bit nervous with that roll in the first, right in the first part of the race there with the with so much happening. But let's see here. Go to I'm gonna go to random.org on the internet here. So what I need everyone to do in the chat room is to pick a random number between 1 and 100 to put in their vote, and whoever gets closest to the number will win the prize. And again, the prize is for this version of History Maker Baseball that was used at the pre-play event this past week. So you get everything that would normally come in the game. In addition, you get 4 of the teams from the in-season set. And because Jordy Pettis was one of the drivers that was picked in the Facebook poll, I'm also going to throw in the all-time franchise great Cincinnati team and the all-time great Boston team. So they will go into the box. And I'll draw a winner here in just a couple minutes. After everybody gets their votes in, and I'll draw a number. So go ahead and write in the comments. Just type in a number 1 through 100, and that will get us our winner. All right. Uh-oh, the video froze? Uh-oh, just a sec, guys. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay, everyone's caught back up. I must have just, my video froze for a second there, so, okay. So I'll give everybody like another minute to get in their votes or their pick for the number, and then I will generate the random number. And all right. All right, so it seems like everyone's caught up here. I'll just type it in the chat room. Of what the okay. There we go. One of the problems with doing live shows is suddenly your your video feed goes down. All right, but actually I think that went in that went out pretty well. So while we're waiting for everyone to get their vote in, if there's any questions in the chat room, let me know. If I think that I caught everything in the rules, but if you guys saw anything that stood out that that I did, we can chat about it now. I think I caught everything though. That actually went pretty well. So the and that was one of the longer races of the year. So there's some races that are only 30 turns or 40 turns. So you know, so not all the races take that long. And then also, like you saw with that first turn, when you had the bottom group have the trouble, that's probably the most time intensive thing that can happen in this game, is having a trouble result in the bottom group. So yeah, so the comment just came in about the super rare result was kind of meh. That was kind of funny, because if anybody's if you've ever seen the super rare results before, I'll spoil some of them for you. You guys can turn away if you don't want to see these, but there's actually somebody can have a driver can die in one of those super rare results. You can get a driver that gets a black flag. Two drivers can get into a fight with their pit crews. So, you know, kind of weird thing. So yeah, that was a little anticlimactic, I guess, but you know, not everything's gonna be, or not every time I guess you go to the chart. It's kind of nice, and then that way it's not always going to be something life or death in those results. But all right, so let's see how we're doing with the chat room. Did everyone get their what happened to my chat room? Oh goodness. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, guys. I am gonna draw the random number here in just a minute. All right, and here we go. The random number is 7. All right, so let's see. Who was the closest guess to 7? Looks like Pilgrim Way, guess number 19. Is that the lowest number? Did anybody guess lower? Oh no, Ninja Productions guess 16. Oh wait, All right, I think was 16 the lowest. All right, well there we go. So Ninja Production, you're the low number. So congratulations. If you can just shoot me an email, I'll type it in the chat room, but if you can shoot me an email to stevenatower@gmail.com, I will get to your with your address. I'll get your package off in the mail tomorrow morning. Let's see. All right, there we go. Congratulations. Thanks so much, guys, for sticking around. That went really well. I was a little bit nervous before the show went on, just because I knew this was going to be my longest live show that I've done. But no, I think that went really well. Thanks everybody for hanging around in the chat room. And I didn't. I'll let me scroll back through. I don't think there were any questions that I missed, but if you guys have anything right now you want to bring up before I shut down the show, I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'll remind you guys that the show next week, the live show, will be on Monday night again. We'll be back with our Monday night double play, and we're going to be running through a game of Roller Rumble. So there was just a new set that was released, the Pioneers set. So I'll be playing out a game with the Jersey Jolters against the Flying Hawaiians. That should be a lot of fun. So you can join me Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the news will be back on Tuesday evening. So, all right, guys. As an extra thank you for sticking around so long. Here, we'll have another little sneak peek at the golf chart, because it was just sort of a quick little peek at the beginning of the show, and so you can see how it's going to work here. For part of it, it'll be very similar to History Maker Baseball, and you roll the 3 dice, and then you're gonna look at the golfer and see if he has the quality that it calls for, and if he doesn't, then you just go to the iron, and then you'll go to the green. So I won't show any more than that. There'll be definitely some more in-depth looks at that game there, but just a little sneak peek at the chart. It already looks really fantastic, and definitely looking forward to showing you guys more of this game when it gets to a there's probably going to be one more major revision to the game before it's released. Anybody that was at the Fall Classic pre-play actually got to take a look at this and play through. I can tell you that the way that the tournaments work is just fantastic, and how you go from a whole big stack of over 100 golfers and narrow it down to about 12 or so contenders for the last round. Works really, really well, and I'm excited to show you guys how that works here, hopefully in a couple months as we get closer to release. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks again so much. Congratulations to Ninja Productions on your win of History Maker Baseball. As I said, just shoot me an email, and I will get that out to you tomorrow morning. So, depending on how far away you are, maybe you'll have it for the weekend. You get to play some playoff baseball. So, all right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Steve. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, guys.